Hey BuxTV, I'm your host Joe.
And I'm Kylie.
And I'm here interviewing Student Council.
My name is Huda Luxi. I am the president of Student Council.
My name's Addie Tate. I'm just a junior representative.
So what's the difference between that?
Okay, well, the difference is that when you're a senior, you can be an officer position, which is like treasurer or secretary, and the president kind of like makes the scripts for the student council meetings, kind of just like leads the student body in a positive way.
Nice. How long have you guys been in there for?
This is my third year, but I've been in student council for 4 years.
This is my first year in executive board, but I've been in it for 3 years.
What motivated you guys to like join Student Council in the first place?
What motivated me was that as a freshman, I kind of like didn't really know what my place was at the school, and student council like allowed me to have a voice and to say on what happens at the school, and I'm really big with school spirit, so that's the biggest reason why I joined.
Yeah.
I want to be in student council, one, because it was like an opportunity to be with my friends, and two, just to have fun and get to know more people.
Well, let's move on to some goals and projects. You guys got any crazy goals for this year?
I would say our goal so far is just getting more members to join.
Yeah.
I feel like more members, the better, more the merrier.
Mm-hmm. So then what's the biggest challenge with like that? Like how do you get student participation?
I would say the biggest challenge, the biggest challenge right now is getting people to be on the executive board class and just showing up for the meetings. And it's really hard to make sure that people are like motivated.
Yeah.
So I guess like to get motivation.
How do you do that? How do you motivate them?
I would say maybe our breakfasts in the morning.
Yeah.
I guess like, you know, hey, you come in, you get a donut. So
Yeah.
that's great. And like also like telling students like, hey, like if you come to the meetings, you can miss school and, you know, help out with the senior picnic. So yeah.
Do you guys got any projects in the works?
Obviously.
So we have Powder Puff coming up.
Okay.
It's only going to be juniors and seniors this year. It's $5 to get into the game, and then that's how we get donations for our next project after that, which is Baskets for Battle.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And Baskets for Battle is like kind of the biggest thing that we do. Every year we raise over more than $2,000 and make 200 baskets for local cancer patients going through chemotherapy. And a way that we do that is a friendly competition between homerooms. But this year we're doing it with fifth period classes, so your buck block class. And what you need to do is just, you know, bring in mittens, gloves, hats, and every Friday we'll collect them in November, and then December we'll send them out.
How'd that go last year?
It went really great last
Did
year.
it?
Last year was great. We like sent over a lot of baskets, and we got a lot of cards back from cancer patients like saying thank you so much. Like this meant a lot, and it was just.
Oh, so you can't donate money for baskets in Battle, can you?
You can.
Oh, you
Yeah.
can?
Yep. You can. So yeah, that's a big thing.
Is money
That'll
more
help.
valuable than the actual stuff itself?
I would say yes, because sometimes we get like shampoo, and like we don't need shampoo.
Yeah.
You know, or sometimes we'll just get things and we just like can't
Yeah.
like donate it. So I would say money.
Money.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like because there was like a system like how you said like we compete and stuff.
Yeah.
So like how does that work?
So this year we're doing it a little differently, and it's based on your fifth period class. So whoever like raises whatever class, or I think it's advisory. Is it class or advisory?
Whatever fifth period raises
Yeah,
the most.
whatever fifth period raises the most, you get a pizza party,
Pizza
and
party?
we're gonna like deliver it to you.
Is there like
Maybe ice cream.
maybe ice cream?
Yeah.
Do we get to pick or like is it just like okay we're gonna go get Little Caesars or?
Oh no, it's not gonna be Little Caesars. It's gonna be
Okay.
like good.
Good
like,
pizza?
Really good. Like better than school. Like it's gonna be great.
Whose paycheck is this coming out of?
Student council.
Oof.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Mhm.
All right. Is there anything you guys want to talk about? I know you got notes.
Okay,
Yeah, you
so
got
the senior versus staff basketball game we do every year. It's where seniors who haven't played basketball get their chance to like play with teachers or whatever.
Yeah.
This is at the pep rally right before spring break, which spring break is really late this year, so that's not good. I mean, it's just really far away.
Really late. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Last year's game was awesome. They
It
kept us.
was no, I know, and then like no one won.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, no,
nobody
yeah, we
won.
tied.
And then I remember like they were like, hey, like let's do it again. They did,
Yeah.
but like there was just a tie. It was
like an extra
insane.
2 minutes, and they
yes,
were like,
literally.
they were like, oh, we gotta get kids home.
I know. The
We wanna
buses are already
stay. We
here.
wanna stay.
I know.
Yeah, so hopefully the
was
students can
good.
get one this year.
Yeah, seniors always win.
Yeah.
So
Well, thank you guys for joining me here. Look forward to seeing you guys again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we are interviewing JROTC. I have a few questions for you guys about what JROTC is and a few personal questions. So why do you guys do drill?
I think drill is really helpful for like kind of structure, if that makes sense. Like it helps understand commands and it helps you kind of just, I don't know how to phrase it. It's like,
I think drill helps you, put in those listening ears. Y'all remember listening ears from when you guys were in
Do
kindergarten?
you guys ever do PAX?
PAX.
Bubble?
No.
We need to actually introduce that because sometimes
We need to do quiet coyote.
Quiet
Yeah, that's what we
Coyote.
did.
Some packs. Y'all need to learn how to do that.
Bubble-
Y'all are way
put
too
bubble in
talkative. But drill also helps you understand how to do commanding. It also helps you realize that your listening ears always need to be on when a superiority is talking to you, when a teacher is talking to you. It helps you realize that, you don't need to use your brain so much. You could just do.
Right. Tell me a little bit about you guys yourself and what inspired you guys to be in ROTC.
For me, my brother was in it, ROTC, and I saw how many friends he made from it. I saw how much fun he had, even if he hated wearing the uniform sometimes, which I personally don't. I think it's super fun. I just wanted to have the same opportunities he did, and when I got into the program, I definitely thrived, and I made so many friends, and I had so much fun. It's helped like with my confidence so much. My confidence is boosted by a ginormous amount. Like it's done so much for me.
And all first years who join ROTC, a first year is someone who just freshly joined, they don't get to actually wear a uniform. They get a polo shirt instead, so they don't have to be,
It hasn't
looking
always
like
been
camo.
like that, has it?
It has not. This is the first year that we're doing it. And honestly, I kind of like it. I think the polo shirts are kind of cute. They're like a nice little, I think they're navy blue.
Yeah, I think there's also a gray one.
I think there's also a gray one. So we got options for all of y'all.
Is it true that you guys are like very strict on like listening and just uniform and everything in general?
I wouldn't say it's more strict. I would say it's holding you to a higher standard. For ROTC, you're expected to have yourself in this quality and this quantity as you're supposed to be learning how to develop your leadership within yourself and learning how to become someone that is able to take on a leadership if you were always a follower. Not saying followers are a bad thing, but being a leader is something the world definitely needs.
Yeah, for sure. Do you guys have any military plans after high school?
ROTC isn't based off of solely military, but you can choose military afterwards. Me personally, I'm going to go to North Carolina and do Air National Guard. And for Justice, she's going to be doing...
I've been planning on going to the Career Center for Veterinary Science, and it's like she said, it doesn't have any military obligation. You don't have to go into the military, but it does greatly help your leadership skills, which is very important.
How has your experience in JROTC influenced your leadership skills?
Like I said earlier, with my confidence, I can't stress it enough. I was so shy when I first came in, but learning how to command and lead has just helped me develop more of a sense of self, and it's helped me find my voice, and I just feel so much more comfortable being a leader.
What about you, Miss Grove?
Last name? Oh my goodness. For my leadership, I've always been a type of person who is very headstrong, and my personality has always been a strong personality. But with leadership, instead of learning, to push my confidence more outwards, it taught me to let other people, like Justice, and let those who don't understand how to let their confidence push outwards, it helped me understand that I need to hold back some of my strong personality to let others thrive.
That's good. You guys have you guys gotten any skills, any practical skills, or just skills in general from ROTC yet?
If you join ROTC and you stay in for an entire 3 years, something new that we are doing that's sort of new, it happened last year also, our colonel is going to teach us life skills, so how to write a check, financing, how to make your own budget, and what type of job is helpful for you if you want a certain house or a certain apartment.
Last year, Chief also had like an entire class dedicated to how to invest in stocks, which was very interesting.
Is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
Color guard. If you have an outside school obligation, like if you're a part of band and there's a color guard for band, we also have a color guard if you do on the football field. You would see those little camo people walking out onto the field with American flags and the USA flag. we have Color Guard. It's an after-school program, only lasts for about an hour. All of our practices are on Wednesday. So if you guys want to join ROTC and then come to Color Guard, we always need numbers. I always like putting new ones out on the field.
We also do a lot of outside things during school. So last year we went to the Air Force Museum. It was really fun. We learned a lot about aviation. And I think the third years went to the spacecraft part of the museum. And that was crazy fun. It was so much fun. And then we also do a parade where it's for the veterans. And we march with a bunch of other ROTC programs.
That's cool. That's really cool, actually.
We also are very heavy, strong on community service. So we'll go around the school sometimes during their school class period, and we'll go around the school and we'll pick up trash, or we'll just do basic community service like going to the VFW and folding flags for veterans there for Color Guard.
And that's it for the JROTC program.
Yay!